Hey guys, we finally hit 100 thorn kills on stream today, so I'm gonna show off some of the loot I got that was worthwhile. These are my current stats. I know, they're not as good as my floor 3 stats were. I'm sorry guys. So let's start out with looking at our ice essence, which is a really big loot drop. Unfortunately, the first evening, there was no ice adventures, so this number could be a little bit higher, but we only have 100 after 100 runs, which is pretty worrying because you need a lot of that. Anyway, let's take a look at the loot. As you can see, it is pretty underwhelming from 100 runs. We got 2 Recon Bobs, which is pretty good, I guess. 4 Spirit Bones, which these and Spirit Wings are the main moneymaker. There's a bunch of other drops, and that's a point I'll get into in a minute, is there's a lot of drops from this dungeon, which I didn't even pick up. Like, I'm missing an item here, for example, which I'll talk about in a minute. The main items are the Spirit Bone and Spirit Wings, and they will earn you the most money, especially the Spirit Wings. These are only about 1 mil profit each. A Spirit Wing is like 5-6 mil profit, and they probably have a very similar drop rate. So keep that in mind when you're running. We ended up getting a Spirit Pet, and only 1 Spirit Bow, surprisingly, which I did pick up at the time because I didn't want to wait till 150 kills. I saw the Spirit Pet, 5 times maybe. Drops a lot. Right now it's bugged, and it doesn't recoup your pet. So how it works is when you die, it will, equip on your Spirit. Once you respawn, it'll unequip all your pets. So you won't have a pet active, which is kind of annoying to go turn it on. I saw a bunch of Spirit Stones, but I didn't feel like buying them as well. Kind of unfortunate, but it is a really good bow reforge. Now we're on to the Enchants, and which is the Ren book. Now this is a really, really good book. Archer got a lot of nice items this update. And this literally between the Booomerang and the Ren book, really good. Really good drop. However, it is not worth picking up, because you can get it cheaper on the AH, like 30k cheaper per book, and I don't know why people do this. Other than that, we got a few fumings, and we definitely saw more fumings than this. Again, I only pick up loot that seems worthwhile. Like, this purchase was not worthwhile, now there was this one. Recon Bobs are probably always worth it. I only really pick up fumings if they come with last stands, or maybe if they came with a rend, if that's even possible. And we also got one legendary zombie soldier piece, so our loot is definitely a lot more underwhelming than the floor 3 loot. There's a lot of potential to make money here, but I was not blessed. And if you're curious, I'll show off the recipes for the Spirit Bones and the Spirit Scepter, which is the item that's used for the Spirit Wings, if you guys have not seen it yet. But unfortunately, I did not get a Spirit Wing and not make much money compared to floor 3, which the release of this floor buffed the money making to floor 3. So, if you happen to make this far, and you're playing dungeons and you're not like a fan of floor 4 or you're struggling, go back and run some floor 3s. Like, you'll make some good money. Adaptive went up a lot in price. You can make quite a few coins. Because like right now, I feel like I'm getting not much. I mean, you can clear a floor 4 in like 10 minutes maybe. That's maybe like 2 or 3 floor 3 runs, so I'm getting more XP. But at the same time, I'm not getting any coins. And if people want to prioritize coins, definitely like running one of the lower floors is definitely better. There's also one item I did not pick up, which is the Spirit Sword, and it is a decent sword. If you guys saw from the Spirit Bow ability, it has an interesting effect, which will quickly show on the AH. The one issue with it is you cannot star up Spirit Weapons, which I think is an oversight, because you can upgrade the Spirit Scepter, but you cannot upgrade the Spirit Sword, which is right here. Which I don't know why you can't do that, because this could be a really good weapon, like 230, 130. Definitely one of the best dungeon swords available so far. Like, you can still use it. It'll have really probably higher stats than any of our current weapons. It's just it will be a little fall off because it can't star. Now if it's star, it'd be super insane. It also has durability. I don't know why Boss Trap has durability. It's like Bonzo didn't. And then we have the Spirit Scepter, which, my bad, I didn't show the recipe yet, but you guys probably know what it is. It's a lot cheaper than the Bone Wand, surprisingly, or Boomerang. So it only takes 3 wings. And these wings are about 8 mil each, so it's about 24 mil to craft this bad boy. So keep that in mind, it's pretty good. I already put a video on it yesterday. But yeah, that's my loot from 100 runs. Was it worth in the end? I'm gonna say no, because my main reason for grinding right now is grinding for this Ice Spray Wand, and I think one party got it, and that was today. Like someone in my party got it. Besides that, I have not seen one, but trying to get this. Very few Ice Essence, only seen like 50 Ice Adventures. This thing's really good, but I digress. Can probably get at some point in the future because frozen measures aren't going away. But yeah, I don't feel like my runs are worth it. Hopefully, floor 5 doesn't have this issue because the main problem with the loot on floor 4 is there's so many different drops. If you guys saw from my chests on my island, there's the Spirit Sword, Spirit Bow, the Spirit Pet, which can drop an epic or legendary. Like there's a lot of loot. There's Spirit Bone, Spirit Stone, Spirit Wing. You can get like a Fuming as well. Like there's just too many loot options. And they're just not worth it. As you can tell from a lot of their prices immediately going down to the buy price. Meanwhile, you have like Spirit Bone and Spirit Wing price thing at least a decent bit higher. But that's in my rant. Hopefully they don't make the same mistake with floor like 5 and 6 and 7 or whatever floor that you're coming out with next. I think a few items at a time is good, but when they add too many like this and that you can't fully utilize them, it doesn't make them as worth. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. And if you made it this far, maybe think about subscribing to help support the channel. You're almost at the YouTube rank. It'd be really awesome. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you guys next time. Bye.